Hello, this video is going to help us understand how to find the equation of a parabola if I'm giving a vertex and a point on a parabola. So, similar to when dealing with a vertex and a focus, I'm going to plot the 2 points that I'm given as a way to start. So in this problem I have been given a vertex of 0, 0 and a point of 2, 3. So I put in my vertex, and next to my vertex I'm going to put the letter V, and then I'm going to go to my point 2, 3. So I'll go over 2 and up 3, and I know that I have this point 2, 3. Alright, so from table 1 in section 9.2, knowing that this parabola is going to have a piece moving in this direction, I know that my base equation is going to be y squared equals 4ax. So I'm going to go ahead and write that on the board. Seeing that I don't know my a value, since I don't know what my focus is, I have to first start there. I've got to figure out, how can I find my a? Well, I've been given this an x and a y value for the point. So I'm going to go to my base equation, and I'm going to substitute in my y and my x value and solve for a. So in for y is going to go the value 3. And in for x is going to go the value 2. That's going to give me an a value of 9 over 8 equals a. Let me move my hand so you can see that. Knowing that 4 times 2 is 8 and 3 squared is 9. So I have my a value. That's really helpful because now I know where my focus is relative to the vertex, and I'm also able to put in my Dietrich's line. So I'm going to go ahead and put my focus on the board, which is 9 over 8, which is very close to the value of 1. Okay, there's going to be my f. And I also know that this is going to be my d value. Now that I have my a, all right, I can find the equation of my function. All right, and by what I mean by that is I can go back to my base equation, which is y squared equals 4ax, and in place of a, I can now substitute the value that I just found in my first step. So let's do that right here. I'm going to go y squared is equal to 4 times 9 over 8 x. Now when I do that, I'm going to find out that y squared is equal to 9 over 2x. That right here is my equation of this parabola. Okay, so I started by finding my a. Once I have my a, I can go back to my original function, which I found using table 1 and knowing the direction that this was going to open. Now I have one more step in the ability to be able to graph this, and that is I'm going to take and I'm going to substitute in my x value of my focus. That's going to provide me with my y values. Okay, those are going to be my y values that are parallel to this line, the Dietrich's line. So here I go. I'm going to substitute in 9 over 8 for x. So I say y squared is equal to 9 over 2 times 9 over 8. So y squared is equal to 81 over 16. In order to solve for y, I will take the square root of both sides. So y is going to equal plus or minus 9 over 4. Okay, so now I come back over here to my focus, and I'm going to go up 9 over 4, which is just a little bit more than 2. And I'm also going to go down 9 over 4. And at this point, I now have my equation of my parabola graphed by knowing just my vertex and my and a point on the parabola.